Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South. It's the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now after the play, it looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, center. Duck. Here we go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Hey.
He's carrying now. This is Bashal Tutu. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
All right, let's go. Son, it's touch.
They'll go again here with Tootin. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. It became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, son!
Here's the first carry for LaQuint Allen. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Christian Harris on the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Hey, run!
Lawrence to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
The Texans are in the nickel, 3rd down.
Decent 24. Son, it's up. Here we go.
A toss play to Tootin. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ball game.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Little knocks it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in drives ahead.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. And for a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
Shotgun now, first round. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here. 3rd down.
Out, that's right. 118. That's right.
From the gun, Stroud. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one. Operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
red, on red.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And he's going to score. Pick six, touchdown, Houston. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talked about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Agnew on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Rip.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence in the pistol. He's got Brown on the slant. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Back to throw, here's Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
All right, let's go. Silver.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Escapes the pocket. Throws caught. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Six yards to go here. It's third down. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. On the jump. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Hey, hey, hey.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for short yardage, but sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, this.
Running from the pistol. It's Tootin. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Lisa 24. Done. It's on.
Throw here. 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Riddle knocks it through. That cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fielded at the 7. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Gets a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
27 yards.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's an early advantage for the Texans. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, they were hoping. They were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Here we go.
To the air. Stroud. Makes the catch. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Now, let's run. 118. Let's cut.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing is Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter, and he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll push their lead to 4.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Hey, Ron. Hey, so here we go.
And off to Tootin. Shoots away from one. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead on the first play of the drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Up and around 19-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
On the quick, right?
Stroud. Finds the in route complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10, on to Mixon. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud now. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
18.
Going on 3rd down, Stroud. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Darnell Savage brings that to an end.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
All right.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. So the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Back to throw. Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Red on red. Here we go.
To go with it. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down drive. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Hey, easy. Route.
On the give, it's Tootin. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars trying to figure out 3rd and 14. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
Hey, go. Hey, Soko, so hot.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. He's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And this one is launched downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd down now, Jaguars going nickel. To the air on 3rd and long. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to add this one down to the 28. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 29-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. Low right side, Dale has it. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here. 3rd down.
Here we go.
They send a man in motion. Stroud looking to throw. 3rd and 2. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. Tank Dell the touchdown.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot, and it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans take a 4-point lead.
17. Jaguars 13. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Finds Hunter downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break.
All right, let's go.
The final throw before the break. Throwing this for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
All right.
Half's going to begin with a mix and run. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
The 38-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
All right.
They go play action with Stroud. crossing route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
It's a gain of 14.
They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Oh, hey.
A give to Mixon up the middle. Oh, the football's loose. Picked up by the Jaguars. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy. They take over possession. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Higgins, the man in motion right. Now it's Stroud. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Third and long for him here. He brings it in. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
The Texans set to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback.
20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Hey, here we go.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Lisa 24. Hey, tomato.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completed left side to Thomas. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
Got his man. Thomas has it. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Red on red.
Lawrence working from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
On red.
Sticking to the air with Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Hey, Lion!
Inside give here for Tootin. And he'll be brought down a 7-2 shot in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Rip, 23! Hey, Ginger.
Now it's Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Second and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Hey, run!
Here's Lawrence to throw. Makes the catch. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Big, hey, easy, route. Hey, so.
On third down, here's Tootin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have second and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Hey, Silver.
Right back it goes to Pierce. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
27-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Lisa, 20. Here we go.
They'll run it here with Tootin. And they make the play at the 23. A gain of only a little. Give them a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Hey, go! Hey, Soko, high!
On play action, it's Lawrence. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Red on red.
Third and long. They're going to throw. On the move. Hit it right. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
On red.
Working inside the red zone. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right. 18. What's that?
Stroud from the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
All right.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Taking a deep shot here. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
On the quick.
Now they give to Mixon. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
All right.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver!
The toss play to Tootin. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Easy, easy, easy. Hey, Ron.
On the ground, Tootin. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
Air it out on 3rd. Connects with Fant. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. The Jaguars into punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Marks. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Shotgun now, 1st round. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Oh, hey.
No throw, 3rd and long. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. It connects on the deep shot. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 32 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. On play action, here's Stroud. He's loaded another one up. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 118.
Again, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So they're left facing 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
18. That's it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
He's brought down before the return gets far.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Hey, tomato. Done.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
On red.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Completes another one to Thomas. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Hey, go.
1st and goal. Here's Tootin. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Fred on.
Now it's Lawrence. Comes near the goal line. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
All right.
They begin with a run by Mixon. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Houston.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. First down play, that's at 5. It's going to be second and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Brown off the play fake. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Up the middle, it's Martins. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Great team.
On the gun, Sprout. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Great team. Okay.
Now to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they wait for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Hey,
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Soko, Sahat.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Hey, danger, touch!
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Ewart, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.